want to see me turn this into this, then stick around and I'll show you how I do it. Get back! Well, it's Mother's Day weekend and Mama wants a pool. So we're gonna get her a pool. Got this area measured out. We actually measured it out last night. The struggle with this is that I'm gonna be doing it completely by hand. No equipment, nothing like that. I gotta scrape up the sod, get it all leveled out, do everything completely by hand. So I already went to Menards without you guys. I know, I'm sorry. I bought the pool. It's a 16-foot pool, 48 inches deep. All the mulch to like go around the edge of it so that you don't have grass growing up next to it, so that you can mow and trim and do all that stuff. And the blocks to help level the base and everything like that, or to set the feet on. It all makes sense as I pull it out, and you guys will be able to see it as I go along, kind of what I'm talking about, because this side is slightly higher than this side. It's about a 6-inch difference. So I'm hoping I can level that out good enough. I mean, good enough level, because it's a pool. I want it level. Lay down a tarp underneath it and stuff like that. Like, I was looking at getting like pea gravel and all that stuff to go underneath it. And then I got to get a dump trailer. Then I got to get, like, if I was going to do base, because I thought about doing base material because it would actually be easier to level. Then I got to get a plate compactor, all this stuff. So I just figured we're going to scrape it down. We're going to get it level in the area that we have. Whether this has to come down a foot, whatever it is, we're going to get it level. Then I'll worry about grade around the outside of the circle after I get the pool level. I figured it's easier to get the pool level, then fix it from there. And that's just the way we're going to do it, because again, we're doing it by hand. First things first, I got to get this all tore up. And I didn't cut the grass, so the grass is long. Man, and it's going to be hot today. It's going to be like 86 degrees today, but it's going to be 93 on Sunday. So I want to get the pool in today, get it filling up, get all the pH balance and everything right for it, get the solar cover on it, and be swimming on Sunday. That is the ultimate goal. Take one last look. There's about to be a pool there. I'll set you guys up. We'll time lapse this each step as we progress. I'll tell you what we got going on. But for right now, I just need to get the sod. Just got to get the sod up. So I'll get you guys set up and we'll get after it. Well, that was the absolute worst part of the project right there. It's just getting the sod out. Got it out. Now, I'm gonna try to show it so you can see it on camera here, but this corner right here is the highest, and then it slopes down to right here. So what I'm gonna do is just level and run level this way and this way. And then what I'll do is I'll dig little trenches in the dirt that are at level. Then I know what I need to scrape out to get it down to level. And then I can kind of, if I need to screet dirt down to that end, I can. Down to this low side, I can screet dirt down there. But for the most part, it should just be kind of digging my trenches to see how deep I need to go, and then planing it out. And just pushing dirt out, scraping dirt out, and getting it, you know, within half a bubble level. I got some platforms dug for what's like half a level if I put dirt down there. If I lift that side and dig this way halfway down. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the tiller across this half and then go cut an 8-foot screed board, tape a level to it, and just screed it all out. I think it's just going to be easier that way. There we go. Look at that, all screeded out, nice and level. You can tell this side's higher. I do wish I had a plate compactor because it'd be nice to compact all this. But the blocks that I have to set the feet on, which you'll see here in a second, I will compact under that to make sure that the pool doesn't tip. As for like the floor itself, I'm not super concerned about settling because that's probably only going to settle an inch to an inch and a half, and I think that'll be fine. I mean, I guess we'll find out. I'm not a professional pool installer. I know if this was landscaping, like when I was doing paver patios and stuff, I would compact it, but it's my pool and I'm not a landscaper anymore, so we're gonna call that good. It is level, so if it does sink, it'll sink only like an inch to an inch and a half on this one side. Now I gotta get the frame out of the pool box, set that up so I can set the blocks up and see where the blocks are gonna go around here. Then I can dig the blocks in and get those tamped, set, like those aren't gonna move. That's kind of my fail safe there, is that those blocks can't move, otherwise the whole pool will tilt. Then we'll have too much water on one side. As you can see, I got the top rail of the frame laid out. This will let me know where the feet are gonna go, so where the blocks are gonna go, and I'll just center them. Like, that's fine to have them centered on there. As long as they're flush, you shouldn't get any like hard corners or anything on there. We'll get those guys in. I gotta move this out of the way. Get those in, put the liner out, build the frame around it, fill it with water. So we should be filling it, I would say in 2 hours we should be filling it up, which would work out about perfect because we got to pick Odin up in like an hour and a half. So let's shoot for an hour and a half. I'm gonna boogie down and try to get this done. It is officially time to start filling. Got the ladder in, start filling it and pushing from the center out, pushing all the liner just flat and making it nice. Whew, I'm excited. I'm real excited for this. It's about time. I'm hot, tired, and ready to get this thing filled up so that we can hopefully swim in it by Sunday. Buddy, you see how tall these walls are? See how... I gotta wait for it to fill up some more. Well, it is tornado winds out. Surprise. It's gonna be 90 degrees today and we have 25-mile-an-hour winds, which out here are like 40-mile-an-hour winds because we have no protection. So it sucks. But the pool is in. We got her all in. Got the landscaping done around it. It's not like the prettiest landscaping, as you can see. It's just kind of a quick get it done type job. Got it in all the way around. Got the filter in and pumping. One thing that sucks though is, and I know this and I should have listened to myself from when we had a pool growing up. It's well water. well water and chlorine don't mix very well because you have iron and other metals in the water, and when those other metals, it's mainly iron and copper, but I know we have a lot of iron in our water. When those mix with chlorine, the chlorine oxidizes the metal in the water. What color does metal turn when it oxidizes, when it rusts? It turns brown. So you get a nice green, brown, just ugly pool. This is so much better than it was before. Like, you can actually see down to the bottom now. So much better than it was before, but it gives you that swampy water look. So unfortunately, I messed that up. That one's completely on me. I should have listened to myself and just not put the chlorine in right away. But the pH levels and everything are good. The chlorine levels are good. It just looks ugly. So what I'm going to do is let the chlorine levels drop back down to pretty much nothing. Put a bunch of iron out in there. That gets rid of all the iron. Clean it all out. Clean the filter. Change the filter out. And then we'll put chlorine back in and bring it back up to level. Like I said, this is already much better. It's about, honestly, if I were to give it like a percentage, it's probably 50% better than it was before. It's not even 70 degrees yet either. So the solar cover is definitely working overtime right now to try to heat this up. But it's gone up about 10 degrees. It was about 58 degrees yesterday. And now we are at, let's check our handy dandy little thermometer here. Yeah, we're at 68 degrees. So it's gone up about 10 degrees. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna jump in it still, just because I want to. I'll pull the solar cover off, and I'll test it one more time to make sure that the chlorine level didn't go too low, so that's not sanitary. But as you can see, we already got along the edges, especially over there, we're already getting iron stain, which sucks. I don't want that. So I already put in a bunch of like stain remover. It's fine to swim in, just let it circulate for like a half an hour, and put it in like, I don't know, 4 hours ago. But it's Mother's Day. I want to finish this video off. I'm super glad I got this done. It's awesome. I love it. And I mean, I hope Brandy loves it. She hasn't been able to lay in it yet, but I'm going to pull the cover off, skim it all off, and I'm going to sit in that freezing cold pool because I worked my butt off to get this thing in here, get it level, get it right. I'm going to swim, dang it. And it's windy, and it's just pissing me off. Super wind. So loud. So loud. Like when I say 20 mile an hour winds and 25 mile an hour winds are crazy out here. We have dust storms happening in the field out there. It gets intense when we get wind out here. So I'm gonna go swimming, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on so you can keep seeing as we do these projects. Summer's here. Finally got time. Got a bunch of projects to do. The next one, I gotta fix the lawnmower because it doesn't work. I got halfway through my yard and it stopped working. So we're gonna get the lawnmower fixed, get the first cut of the year in. Hopefully it's not gonna be a tornado like this because this is outrageous. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.
Bye.